Ndakuga. Yep. Today I want to discuss because there is a person who told me, Hamis, um, he prefers to spray the animals in the line of the crash. But I also told him my approach, and I defended my point, and that is what is helping me to work or to succeed. Because you know, when you don't spray your animals, you always have issues just in the middle of the week. What I'm telling you is, we have to spray animals every week, at least once. The reason why we do that, we are trying to prevent a disease called heart water or all the tick-borne diseases. And the reason why we do that is because we want to prevent those kind of diseases. So basically, we combine animals, we put them together in a place called the crash. This is the spraying yard for the animals. I think you do understand it. I've explained it to you many times that the house, what makes a house is the technicality of the house. You get it? How technical is that house? Having the exercising yard, having the spraying yard, having the kids' pen, and the shelter. Those are the main components of the goat's house. So now here, this is how we do it. And the reason why we go into this and putting the animals all together is these animals are very small. If you decide to do a crash, let's say like, for example, here and here, you need to put a crash. Then you have to make like where the animal stands, like its feet down, it cannot go into a feet. If you make it the width of the crash being a feet, that means two goats are going to fit there, and they get close to each other, they compact. There is no way how those animals are going to change. Then you spray in all kind of ways. So that means you have to do only half a feet, so that one animal can stand here, another goat will follow it, and another goat will follow. But if it is compacted, it's very hard for you to spray on top of the goat, underneath, in front, and underground. What do? We need an animal to keep changing. You know, these small ruminants, the moment you spray them, they will keep turning. So if they turn, you turn on a different way. So what do we do first? We first look at the faces. We spray all the faces. Then these animals keep turning. You're going to see how it's done. Then if you make sure that all the faces are being cleared one by one, then you have to start on the body, even under the body. But these animals, like in this area, it's going to help you turn. You know, these animals keep turning. If you don't do that, and you know, you put them in one crash, you're going to lose some goats just within the week. Because when hot water is there, within a week, you have to lose an animal. I'm telling you the truth. So this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how we can spray the heads, how these animals turn, you know, like the way I told you. So we are trying to look at the heads. That's what we are trying to look at. As well, we also look at the underground. So you see, now every goat, I'm looking at the head, and I make sure that all the heads have been given the drug, and then after, I will also look at the underground. I think you can see, I'm looking at the heads, and they also know that I'm looking at the heads. That's why they're trying to hide all their heads. But the fact is, if you do that, these animals will not have trouble. Actually, it's very easy to know that hot water is in your flock, because if you don't do a very good spraying, just within the week, you will have the effects. You will have to know that these animals have not been sprayed well. I think you can see. So we have to do a repetitive, we shall do a repetitive tanks. Like this is the first tank. Actually, this is the second tank. We shall have the second tank. We shall have the third tank. Because the animals I'm spraying here, they are around 300 of them. I think you can see the tank is warning me up that the drug is getting finished. You know, this sprayer also is another technique, you know, when you're spraying. So now it has told me that all the drugs are done. So they are going to put in another tank so that we can spray this guy. Thank you very much. Let me just wish you the best. Bye.